how are ya? So, we drove back this morning to where the lion killed the buffalo last night. And now there's a female lion feeding.
We came to Africa to do two things. Gas some beers and snipe some kills. And we're fresh out of beer.
There's still some good meat on that kid. Am I lying? That is kind of weird how just male lions, their main job is just chilling and eating. And the female lion's got to go out and hunt, got to raise the kids, got to get banged out. Being a female lion is rough, but someone's got to do it, aka Beyonce in The Lion King. I can really relate to this female lion because like she's just panting, she's out of breath from eating too much, and I've been there. Do you know if like lions ever get gout?
Very good question. They should fucking get gout, right? All they do is eat beef.
If a human sat down and ate half a buffalo, they would get gout.
Sadly, that buffalo would be far from the only dead animal we'd see that day.
This thing died giving childbirth.
You think so?
Yeah, look carefully at that.
Oh, is that the placenta?
Yeah, you can see
Like
the baby.
The birth sac?
Yes.
In actual like reserves, game reserves and all that, because this is the wild. In game reserves, they actually do assist them.
They help the elephant?
They help the elephant give birth.
Yeah.
So it's a very common way. Common way for an elephant to go.
It's a tragedy. Sometimes you die trying to complete the circle of life. It's not just a happy song from The Lion King. Oh, well, it is still the circle of life because they're gonna, be eaten by the hyenas, then turn into the soil, and things are gonna grow. But yeah. And if this game drive wasn't depressing enough, the next animal we came across was a zebra in need of some serious help. We don't really know what's wrong with it. This guy has tried feeding it water. He's been feeding it bananas. It has been drinking the water. It hasn't been eating. I think it's, I don't know. I really don't know what it is. It could be disease.
Yeah, sad.
Have you ever seen the movie Jurassic Park?
Yes, the dinosaur one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And you know when they find like a dead or a dying triceratops, and she puts her head up against its chest, listens to the heartbeat. And then,
is that what you're about to go do right now?
No, I think I would get kicked in the head by this thing, so I'm not going to do that. But this is what it reminds me of.
Oh yeah.
She sticks her hand in his poop to take a sample, find out what's wrong. So we could take a poop sample. The people who found it tried everything they could to save its life. But when we returned 10 minutes later, it had already passed on. Let's have a moment of silence for our fallen zebra. Zimbabwe is experiencing its worst drought in years, and as a result, hundreds of animals are dying, while many more struggle to survive. Predators and scavengers, on the other hand, are thriving due to many of their meals literally dropping in front of them.
This is the way of the bush.
I know, that's crazy. He was alive 20 minutes ago. On a brighter note, after a delicious lunch in the bush, we had a very special visitor to our camp.
Look at the tusks on that elephant, kid.
You have the right of way. This is your homeland. I'm just a tourist. Oh, he's cleaning our roof. This is our landscaper. He just comes through, clears the leaves off the roofs,
And he leaves.
sweeps the pathway,
And
then he either leaves or then he just runs over the tent. This is, my humble abode. We got the mosquito net. We got a couple beds. And then if we just go out onto the porch, got an elephant on my front porch like he's a fucking trick-or-treater. So this is how A German tourist died by trying to take a selfie with an elephant. So, oh, his ears are moving a little bit. Mikasa, Sukasa. Just let me get out of Mikasa before you make it Sukasa, okay? NIMBY, bud, not in my backyard. All right, Zah. Go climb the tree and then jump on his back like you're an Ewok in Return of the Jedi.
Climb the tree and run into a leopard in the tree? Hell the fuck no.
We said goodbye to our pachyderm pal. Smell you later! And then it was time for us to say goodbye to Mana Pools. All right, Mana Pools, a success. Got to see a lot of alive animals and dead animals. Everything came full circle. Now we're off to Binga, one of the most rural villages in Zimbabwe, and from there to Victoria Falls, the most touristy area. So today is going to be a day of contrast.
Oh, we got the village Mercedes-Benz Wonton Don. You see that?
On our way to the falls, we passed through Binga, the least developed area of Zimbabwe, which is home to the Tonga people, who famously love cranking gourd pipes known as mbanje.
Oh,
It's a we call that a bong
Oh, shisha.
in the U.S. or a
yeah.
bubbler.
Whenever, yeah, there's water inside.
Yes,
and
yes.
Nemunga. Millet.
Oh wow! I figured this would be the perfect place to gift someone one of my limited edition Cranking Hoons t-shirts. Do you guys like to smoke?
Yes.
Oh yes. I have a shirt. This is a guy smoking on it. Yes, exactly. You can have. Enjoy your day. As we neared Victoria Falls, 100 kilometers until Victoria Falls, boys. Cheers it up.
Oh, cheers.
We experienced our first rainfall of the trip.
This thing is cats and dogs.
It's fucking pissing buckets. It was a welcome relief from the drought, which called for a celebration.
Zimbabwe's been dry for like the longest of time. So I am with my man Wonton Don. The chef is here. Mr. Fuzz is here, and we're celebrating the rain with a good old, the good old African jam. Dun, 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 dun. Rhythm, light, dun, 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 dun. Just like the rains down in Africa. That's the only line I know.
See the wild dogs prancing round the savannah.
A remix.
And see the beautiful elephants in the pool.
Down the road for you.
There's a million things that I wouldn't rather do.
Dun, 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 dun. What? Dun, 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 dun. What a rendition. Bravo.
It was quite possibly the worst rendition of that song ever attempted, but that didn't matter. We had finally arrived at our Victoria Falls Lodge. Boom, that's how you crush some mileage.
Finally.
We left our tent at 5 in the morning.
The promised land.
What time is it now?
It is, let me do a time check real quick. Oh, 7:30.
7:30.
You do the math.
And a couple Zambesis later, we have arrived in Vic Falls. Zah tells me this is one of the fanciest areas of Zimbabwe.
So this place is out of this planet. The greatest thing Zim has to offer. We're here for 2 days. We're gonna take you guys around. We're gonna go see the falls. Hopefully do a couple activities here and there, but it's gonna be awesome. Trust me, this place is awesome. I love it.
It's already, I'm kind of noticing that this is the first time since I've been in Africa
right?
where
me as a Zimbabwean, I feel like I'm
back in the
I feel like
minority.
I'm a visitor. There's so many foreigners around here.
How's it, Brute?
All is good.
So you guys stay tuned, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.